All right, coming up next, the main event, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away. All right, here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Of course, the target is on his back. All eyes are on this man tonight as he tries to make good on yet another title defense. He has owned this division for some time. The question is, as the challenges get stiffer, can he remain the hunted? Several championship fights to his credit, a lot of 25-minute wars. As he gets older, the challenges get stiffer. We'll see how he handles this one tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Started here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the challenger, Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachev, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Usman Makhachev.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, DC, round 1 is upon us, and if you are somebody that enjoys the ground fighting game, this matchup could be custom made for you.
This fight is made for you. But does the grappler try to keep this fight standing? Does he just
Judo throw? Let's see if he can capitalize.
to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission? Look for the wrist. No problem.
Nurmagomedov's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, closed guard now. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, this is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to his feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Bleeding from his cheek now. Just out of range with that kick attempt. Clean with the right hook. Single collar tie now. Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
Ten seconds now in round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Great job. That round was amazing. Take a drink. Deep breath. There you go. All right. I want you to do the same.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Right where he wants to be, in the clinch.
right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
And there comes the separation now. Right hook to the head, blocked. Got a single collar tie.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Oh, big elbow. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be.
Oh, you go here!
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there.
Don't back up. Push forward.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And they clinch once again.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Kick to the body by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Attempts the front kick there. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. Immediately gets the underhook.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
And now he's got that tie punch. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate.
Oh, he's open for the shot. Take the shot.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
This is his game. He likes to control his opponent's posture with that collar tie and land those nice elbows around the guard. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Ooh! 10 seconds to go. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Let's relax. Great job with those combinations last round. I want you to stick with this.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Both fighters get up now. The right hand just misses.
Good punch.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Gotta grab the wrist.
Nurmagomedov's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Good punch lands.
And now he's got the tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Just reached the midpoint of the fight. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent, land strikes that matter, and end this fight.
Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
Let's work, guys.
Try and counter that hook. Go, 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 go. 1 minute.
Under a minute to go. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing. Now trying to trap an arm.
He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and that was a violent tap there, so he submits him with the arm bar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there is the man they are all chasing at 155 pounds, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. And how about the way he got it done tonight? A spectacular submission to finish the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 48 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Usman Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talked about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight, he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.